everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in and thank you for all your support. I hope you're having an amazing day. In today's picker card reading, we're going to see what is happening for you in this third quarter of 2026. So, as you can see for this reading, we have three piles here to choose from. For pile number one, we have the hibiscus flower. For pile number two, we have the fruit bowl, and for pile number three, we have the pile of letters. So you can choose your group according to these images, or you can select your pile according to your date of birth, whichever is more helpful for you. Once you've selected your pile, the timestamps for all the readings will be listed down below in the description box so that you can skip ahead to your personal reading. As always, know that this is a general reading. Everything that I say may or may not resonate with you. Please take only what resonates with you and what does speaks to you and leave the rest. And yeah, let's get into our reading. Hello, my dearest pile number one. Welcome to your reading. If you have selected the hibiscus flower or if your date of birth falls between 1 to 11, then this is your reading about what is unfolding for you in this third quarter of 2026. So we're going to begin your reading by looking at the overall energy for you in the next 3 months. We're going to see how this quarter is significant, what is the biggest blessing that you're going to be manifesting, how things are going in your career or your studies, how things are going in your love life, and how things are going when it comes to your personal development. And finally, we're going to end your reading by receiving some guidance or messages from your spirit guides. So without much further ado, let's begin. Let's see what's going to be the main theme for you in the third quarter of 2026. What's going to be the main theme or the main energy for you in the next quarter of 2026? Okay, I feel like this one wants to come out. We have abundance. Oh, how lovely is this? Lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news, success, and prosperity. That is beautiful, and it's interesting because your birth date is between 1 to 11, and we have the number 1 here. So that could be just a double confirmation for some of you. But the number 1 is also about beginnings. It's about that initiation. I'm seeing a portal of abundance that is unlocking for you in this time. You know, you having all of these opportunities through which you can just manifest more abundance, more prosperity, and more a success in your life. You know, this can be on your career front or just overall in your life, feeling happy and feeling very fulfilled. That's the kind of energy or the theme that I'm seeing for you. In this card, I also see you see the people, you know, enjoying something or celebrating something. So maybe this is also going to be a time where you're accomplishing something big, you know, you're reaching a milestone, or maybe this could be something else, you know, something else that you're celebrating, an event that you're going to, but you're excited about this and you're really going to enjoy whatever this celebration is. Yes, it's giving me very much the like the 3 of Cups energy. So just being around your loved ones, your friends, and having a great time. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, let's see what else we have. That's really a great card to start with your reading. We have 8th house with mystery. Okay. Let's get one more card and then we're going to see what this is all about. The 8th house is about the occult. This can also talk about some form of a spiritual awakening that you're going through. For some reason, I'm noticing the ring here. If you can see this turquoise ring and all of these jewels. Yeah, maybe you could be buying a lot of jewelry in this time, or maybe you're investing in gold, something like this. Or maybe um, like something that you've already invested in is now going to yield a lot of profit for you. Yes. Okay. We have the skull. This can talk about rebirth, the theme of ending something and beginning something new. Almost feels like a new era of your life. With the number one, it's where you're entering into a new chapter of your life where things are looking really good for you. Yes, it's where you have everything, almost everything in your life to be happy. I see you basking in a lot of abundance. You are Perhaps you're meeting new people, you're making new friends, you're receiving a lot of opportunities to grow in your career. So yes, a lot of things are happening, but it's exciting. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else we have. The empty chair. Solitude, rest, inner space. Emptiness is not lack, it is the space where your truth can land. Wow, this message is very different from this celebration that we were seeing here. But I do feel like this energy of solitude, or perhaps you're feeling a bit isolated in your life. This is something you're experiencing right now. And in this next quarter of 2026 is when you're coming out of this energy. You know, yes, the chairs that are empty right now are getting filled with people that you love, people that you're going to enjoy their company, and you're going to have a great time with them. I also see like right now you may be experiencing some kind of a void in your life. There is a bit of emptiness that you're experiencing in your heart, like you are yearning for something or maybe someone, but it's just not happening, you know and you feel very lonely, or you feel very trapped in your life, and maybe you're not liking this feeling or this thing that you're experiencing, and you want to free yourself from this. You want to you want to meet new people, you want to make new friends, you want to, and also like you want to meet people who are genuine, who are loyal. You want to be in relationships, be it like just friendship, or be it at your work, or maybe a romantic connection. But you want to attract or manifest relationships where loyalty is something very important, where you have the chance to be yourself, where you can just be authentic. And yes, things are not complicated. Yes, you want to attract relationships where things are more simplified, things are more clear, and you can really enjoy, you can feel satisfied. So, and that is something you haven't experienced, or you haven't had those kind of connections in your life for a long time. And at this point, perhaps you feel like it's never going to happen. Maybe you will always keep attracting the wrong people, and somewhere you also feel like things might never work out for you. So yes, there is a lot of this energy of entrapment that I am seeing, just feeling lonely and sick um, in your own room. And you may also not able to explain what this feeling is, but you're not liking it and you want to free yourself from this. And that is exactly what I see for you in this next quarter of 2026. This energy of liberation from whatever you feel trapped in, whether this is a relationship or whether this is just, as I said, this feeling that you're experiencing. You're freeing yourself from this, and I feel like you are, for a long time, you were held back by your own mind, And all of these limiting beliefs or these fears that your mind has created for you, but now you are moving past this energy and you're going to enjoy your life more. Yes, you've been very skeptical. That is also something I see when it comes to trusting opportunities or people or things. You have started to just doubt everything. And it's okay. Maybe, the kind of experiences you've had in your past have made you so. So it's okay to be like this sometimes. But now, you feel like it's not helping you. You felt like you were creating these healthy boundaries, but instead you've made these walls and you've trapped yourself into this. So now, one thing I see happening for you is that you're becoming more free spirited. And somewhere, you're allowing your faith to be bigger than your fears. All of these doubts and these limiting beliefs that you have, yes, you're leaning on to your faith more than these fears, and because of that you're being able to free yourself from whatever this entrapment is. And that is when you are coming into alignment with something great, with something that is going to make you so happy and so fulfilled. And I see like this happening in every aspect of your life. It's where career wise you're going to have all of these new opportunities through which you're being able to accomplish more success, more you are leveling up and you're increasing your income. There's a lot of material abundance that I'm seeing for you. um, and at the same time, when it comes to your love life or your relationships in general, you're going to let go of all those connections where you feel there is no genuineness, where there's no loyalty, where people are just trying to take advantage of you. And yes, they're not trying to respect you, your boundaries, and all they care about is themselves. Yes, you're completely cutting cords from those relationships and you're attracting people in your life where I see like honesty and being authentic are going to be the biggest priority. And that's how your relationships are going to thrive. So, yes, I see a lot of excitement for you in general. Like, overall, if I could describe the energy, then that's about excitement, feeling this new surge of energy and zeal about your life and about things, and you're happy. Yes, overall, you're manifesting that sense of happiness and inner satisfaction. That's the overall energy that I am seeing for you. So wow, this is really exciting and I'm so happy for you for everything that you're manifesting in this time. And another thing I see with the empty chair is that I was saying like you might be experiencing this sense of void where sometimes you feel like you're not enough. Or maybe there is something that you are lacking, and that is the reason why you're not able to experience happiness in your life. That belief is what is changing. Yes, this is giving me like the Five of Pentacles like energy, but you're coming out of this and you're moving towards this energy of abundance where it's not just about the material abundance or the outside things that you're going to um, receive, but it's also about feeling happy and content within, feeling like you're more than enough, feeling like you're capable of creating all of the magic that you desire in your life. And the more you step into that energy, the more beautiful things you're going to just effortlessly attract. Yes. Okay. So now let's move on to your tarot cards and we're going to be asking different questions. So first thing I want to know is that how this quarter is going to be significant for you. Okay, we're going to take this card. We have the Ace of Cups. Do you feel that in your heart? That's potential, dear. And I love this for you because just now we were talking about that sense of inner fulfillment that you're going to experience, and that's how this quarter is going to be important for you because this is a time where you're learning how to fill your inner cup. Yes, and I see that you're becoming more mindful, of your energy, of your thoughts, of how you talk with yourself. Yes, it's where you're learning to appreciate yourself, and it's where you're recognizing your self-worth. And I see you creating a lot of magic in your life. Wow. It's about feeling fulfilled in your heart. Just the way how everything is unfolding in your life and how you're feeling about yourself, like this is also going to be a time where there is a sense of glow up that I see for you, this sense of confidence that is emerging within you. And yes, you feel good about yourself, about who you are, and you're starting to recognize your own potential. Yes, and I feel like this is also a time where you are opening your heart. As I said, you started to build these walls around you, and now you feel very trapped in them. But now, one by one, I see you taking those walls down, and you feeling more free. You're allowing yourself to say yes to many things, mainly because you're not afraid. You're not skeptical about everything, you're not questioning everything. All of the beautiful things that are entering your life, you're accepting them with an open heart because you know that you deserve them. Yes. So this quarter is significant for you in terms of you opening your heart chakra, you healing yourself, and you recognizing how deserving and how worthy you are. Yes. Let's see what's the biggest blessing that you're manifesting in this time. What is the biggest blessing that you're manifesting in this time? We have Seven of Cups. Wow. Whatever you want. I literally heard this phrase from your guides. It's like, whatever it is that your heart desires, ask it and you shall receive it. Yes, the restrictions are just internal. Like externally, the universe will arrange anything that you want in your favor. Just ask it, and know that you deserve it. Yeah, sometimes we want these big things. We want true love. We want new opportunities, but we also feel like we're not enough, or we're never going to have these things in our life. It's too big. But yes, this is a time where you're learning to overcome that inner resistance. And because of that, you're manifesting the biggest wish that you have in your heart, or wishes. Yes, again, there are no limitations. You can ask for anything. That is what the universe is saying. Not every great option you're given will be a great option for you. With this message, I also feel like in this time, you're, as I said, that you are recognizing your worth, so you're not settling for anything less. Yes, that is something that you've been doing for a long time, but now you're just putting an end to this, whether it is in your relationships or your career, wherever you feel like you're not respected or you're not appreciated. People are not respecting your efforts, and everything that you're doing for them. You no longer want to be in that place or in that relationship. Yes, you know that you deserve so much better in your life, and you're going to have it all. Wow. This is about a wish. Yes, definitely this is about a wish that you have in the heart of your hearts, and that's coming true for you in the third quarter of 2026. Maybe that is what this celebration is all about. So, just a moment. Now we're going to see what you have for your career or your studies. Let's get all of your cards first. Let's see what's happening in your career and your studies. Okay. In your love life. And your personal development, or how you're personally evolving in this time. Okay, and wow, Look at this. At the bottom, we have the good luck charm. This is the wheel of fortune. If nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. And this is where the wheels are turning in your favor. Yes, that's the kind of energy that you will be experiencing, where so many beautiful things are happening for you. You know, things that have felt very impossible. Now it's all working out for you. Yes. Oh my goodness, look at this. Six of Wands for your career and your studies. You're kind of a big deal. So start acting like it. And look how everyone is, cheering her up. Um, yes, Six of Wands is the card of victory, of something big that you're going to be accomplishing in this time. And there is a lot of recognition that I am seeing for you. You know, people are starting to notice your efforts. People are starting to, if you have your own business, then this is a time where you're going to see a boost in your clientele, in your customers. New orders are coming, new opportunities you're going to receive. People want to collaborate with you. So, overall, it's just going to be a very, very exciting time. Now, if you're a student and if you have given an exam, then this is talking about you passing with the flying colors, and it's where you have your family and your loved ones just celebrating you, and they're so proud of you. Yes, you've made your parents proud, you've made your siblings proud, and yes, wow, this is going to be such a happy time. Okay, so definitely, we have been seeing this message from the beginning that you're going to, it's where you're reaching a milestone. So I feel like this is specifically happening in your career. Yes, you accomplishing something big, something that feels very difficult right now or very unbelievable. I feel like in the next 3 months, there is something changing within you, a change in your mindset or the way how you see yourself. And that change is what is basically manifesting these external changes that are happening, that are unfolding, So, yes, it's where the moment you let go of that inner resistance, that is when you start opening these doors of success, abundance, and recognition. Yes, you're kind of a big deal. So that's what your message is when it comes to your career and your studies. You're reaching some kind of a peak, is what I'm seeing. As for your love life, we have the Eight of Wands. Light a fire underneath your cauldron and go, go, go. Okay. I'm noticing the full moon. So, moon magic, something perhaps you're manifesting during the next full moon, or just something coming to fruition, If there is a person in your mind, I feel like that person is reaching out to you. And just the way how it's going to happen, it's very sudden. It could, perhaps in the beginning you might feel a bit overwhelming, but it's happening. It's happening, even if it feels very impossible. See, you like the biggest blessing you have is like ask for anything. So if you have someone in your mind and you want that person to reach out to you, please ask it to the universe, and it's going to happen. And you don't have to worry like how and when, but I see the universe conspiring in your favor. And I feel like when it comes to your love life, if you've been experiencing this energy of stagnation, that is something you're being able to get rid of in this next quarter. The Eight of Wands is about momentum, it's about speed, it's about finally things moving forward in the way you want. So, yes, that's what I see. If you're in a relationship, then you and your partner might go on a trip. It could be very unexpected or something that your person is going to surprise you with. Um, but yes, I see a small getaway or a vacation. If you're single and if you are taking a trip somewhere, then perhaps there is a possibility of you meeting someone new, someone significant. That is also something I see. But overall, the Eight of Wands is an energy of excitement, of passion, of feeling the butterflies. Yes, it's where something unexpected is happening for you, but it's going to just make you feel very happy. That's what I see. It could be just like one random conversation you have with some stranger, but for some reason you feel excited, you feel happy, you feel like you deserve beautiful things. Even if you are alone, even if you don't have anyone else in your life, but still you're going to be experiencing that sense of passion and fire within you. Yes. Um, Yes, and perhaps it's you who is reaching out to that other person, because as I said in the beginning, that you're feeling confident, you're feeling good about yourself. So now you're taking that chance, you are maybe you're reaching out and you are telling them about your feelings, and um, it may seem a bold move on your part, but I see it paying off in the most magical kind of a way. Yes, it's where when you show that courage and you take that first step, the universe rewards you. In some or the other way, yes, you're going to be rewarded for your courage. That is what you need to know. Whatever this is, of course, this is going to be different for all of you, but I see you having the courage and confidence to do something that you felt you would never able to do it, and you're going to see how beautifully this shifts things in your favor. That is what I'm seeing. Okay, that's exciting. Now let's see what's Okay, this card is about how you're evolving or about your personal development, and we have the Four of Pentacles. Treat yourself to something shiny every now and then. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles is about being mindful of your energy, your money, your resources. I see that during this time, one of the most significant change that is happening within you is that you're learning to preserve your energy. And it's not only about other people, it's also about yourself. It's also about how you treat yourself, how you feel about yourself, how you talk with yourself. Yes, you're becoming more mindful of your internal thoughts, of your energy. You're trying to stay as positive as you can. You're feeling very optimistic and hopeful about your life. And yes, it's where I feel like somewhere, I do see that energy of starting things over. With Four of Pentacles, it's like now onwards, you're going to be very careful, careful of how you're living your life. Yes, you want to do things where you find a sense of meaning and purpose and happiness. And everything else, you're simply letting it go. That is what I'm seeing. So, this is like the biggest change that is happening within you. And you're becoming very wise. Yes, there is a sense of emotional maturity that I'm seeing within you, which is simply helping you to overcome your own limitations, your own fears. Yes. Okay, let's see what final messages and guidance we have for you. What final messages and guidance we have from your spirit guides. Desert of isolation. Traverse the desolate spaces of solitude to uncover reflections and resilient survival. Interesting. The same message with the empty chair we had. But I feel like this is different here. Even if you are just by yourself, you're learning to appreciate your alone time. You're learning to appreciate your solitude, and you feel very fulfilled in that time as well. Yes. When you start to feel happy with yourself, I feel like that kind of energy starts to mirror back in your life, in your connections, and in everything. So somewhere I'm also seeing that you're coming in the next 3 months, you're coming out of your survival mode, and you're learning how to be more present in your life. You're learning how to enjoy and how to savor all the pleasures of your life. Yes. And again, whether you are by yourself or with your friends, but yes, you're capable of enjoying your life just the same. Yes. Okay, just a moment. Lots of card coming out. In fact, in those times where you are alone and by yourself, you're taking it as an opportunity to reflect and to see what you want in your life or what kind of a life you want to create for yourself. Yes, so yes, you're utilizing this opportunity as well. Again, that is what the Four of Pentacles is all about. It's about utilizing everything more mindfully, seizing every opportunity that comes your way. And like everything is trying to teach you something, it's helping you to become a better version of yourself. We have the flame of courage. Ignite the flame of courage, lighting the path of bravery amidst shadows of fears. Yes, this is your somewhere again, I do see you experiencing this sense of courage and confidence within you. This is completely new, you know. Suddenly, you feel so fearless. You can speak your thoughts. You're not scared of anything. And you're feeling so confident in yourself. And life rewards you. Life rewards the one with a courageous heart. Whenever you take an initiative, whenever you take that first step, even if you're feeling scared, being courageous doesn't mean that you have completely you've completely got rid of all your fears. No, but despite that, you choose to walk this path of bravery. You choose to listen to your heart. Yes, and life is going to reward you in ways that you cannot even imagine. That is what you need to know. So this is what I have for you, my dear pal number one. I hope this reading resonated with you and provided you with some guidance or any answers that you were looking for. If it did, please do like this video and subscribe my channel. Once again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, my dearest pal number two. Welcome to your reading. If you have selected the fruit bowl or if your date of birth falls between 12 to 21, then this is your reading about what is unfolding for you in the third quarter of 2026. So we're going to start your reading by looking at the overall energy for you in the next 3 months. Then we're going to see how this quarter is going to be significant for you. What is the biggest blessing that you're manifesting in this time? How things are going in your career or your studies? What's happening in your love life? And how you're personally evolving in this time. And finally, we're going to end your reading by receiving some messages and guidance from your spirit guides. So yes, let's begin. Let's see what's going to be the main energy that you're experiencing in this time. What this third quarter of 2026 is all about for you. What is going to be the main energy for you in the third quarter of 2026? Okay, two cards wants to come out. We're gonna take both of them. We have Sun and we have Dragonfly. And right away, the word that I heard was illumination. Yes, there is a sense of a spiritual enlightenment that I'm seeing for you right away with these cards. Like with the Sun, it's where the clouds of confusion and darkness are dissipating and you are stepping into the light, into the clarity. This is going to be a time where the biggest blessing that I see for you, or the most important thing that is happening, is you having the clarity that you are seeking, the answers that you're seeking, whether this is about your life purpose, about your love life, or anything else. Maybe you're discovering yourself and you had some questions, you wanted to know about some things. Yes, clarity is emerging for you. That is what I see. Sun is really a beautiful card. It's about joy. It's about experiencing happiness and fulfillment in your life. Finally I see like you are, it's where you have you've reached the end of the tunnel. You've reached the end of this dark phase that you were going through, and now things are so much clear. Now it's like it's where everything just makes sense for you. Yes. So with the sun, we have open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. And we have Dragonfly with number 8. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to the spirit. Wow. The next quarter is also where your connection with your spirit guides or the god or the goddesses that you believe in is becoming very, very strong. Yes, it's a time where I see that your faith in the divine and in the divine plan is becoming very, very strong. And somewhere, even if you don't see everything clearly, you're being able to trust the unknown. You're being able to trust the process. Yes. Wow. This is beautiful. Spiritual enlightenment or spiritual awakening is going to be your theme for the next 3 months. And these answers that you're receiving are about these bigger questions that you have in your life. This is not something small or something trivial. This is happening on a much bigger level. Whatever these big dilemmas that you have about your life are getting resolved. Yes. Somewhere I'm also seeing that you were on this long journey in your life, and this next quarter is about you reaching your destination. It's where you're finding your space. Yes, like you're finding where you belong in life. Maybe some of you are literally moving somewhere else, a new location, a new environment. Maybe it's a new workplace, a new apartment. But wherever you are going, or whatever changes that are happening for you, you're going to realize it's for your greater good. And you're exactly where you're meant to be. Yes. We have Aquarius with collaborate, number 11. I heard collaborating with the divine plan. Yes, there is definitely an energy of co-creation. You being able to understand what is happening behind the scenes, and this is a time where you're being able to connect the dots. I also see you receiving a lot of signs, you noticing a lot of synchronicities in your life. During this time, there are a lot of big things that are happening for you. But even the small things that are happening in between are relevant and are important. And yes, you are in that position where you can just make sense of these things. You can connect the dots, and something great is unfolding for you at this time. Yes. And I feel like you are in the receiving end. I don't know why, but with this, I see that energy of yin and yang. You are in this mode of receptiveness. Yes, the work, like on your part, whatever you needed to do has been done. And now you simply have to witness the magic. You have to just wait for your results, for all the beautiful blessings that are coming your way. And some things might not happen exactly how you're planning them to be, but still you're okay. You're in the flow of the divine magic and you're trusting the process. Yes, that's what I'm seeing. Aquarius is also about having a lot of like these brilliant ideas. Somewhere this is also a time where I see that your crown chakra is going to be more heightened. And you're receiving all of these psychic downloads, these beautiful ideas, and somewhere you are going to find a way in which you can bring them into action. Yes, you can start taking action on these ideas because there's a lot of potential that I'm seeing here. It's you literally receiving the magic seeds. Yes, and you're going to harvest a lot of abundance and prosperity from them. Yes, definitely. It's where you there's a yes, again, there's a sense of awakening that I see. Just something clicks, something suddenly becomes so clear. Also internally, I feel like you're going to feel very clear about things. It's like everything is just sorted out within you. Yes. You're not constantly overthinking things or just overly questioning things. When something comes your way, some form of an opportunity or an idea, you're open to receive it. Okay. Waiting horizon, patience, timing, receptive stillness. Wow. Look at that little turtle. Some horizons reveal themselves only when you stop rushing towards them. Yes, definitely, this is going to be a time where things are going according to the divine plan, according to the divine timing. And honestly, you're not in a rush. You're not impatient. You're not desperate. You know it's all going to happen when the timing is right. When you're ready to receive all of these blessings, they will come to you. So, yes, you're just doing your work, you're enjoying your life, and you're letting things unravel in their own way. Because you know if you try to rush or if you try to intervene, then you're going to make things more complicated. So, yes, somewhere you have, because of your spiritual experiences, you've learned how to observe things and how to be more patient and how to simply trust. Even when things are a little bit confusing or uncertain, you are you're being able to trust what is coming towards you or what is on the horizon for you. Yes. I don't know why, but I'm receiving a message. Like you're learning the art of understanding the cosmic play, understanding the divine timing, the divine plan, understanding the synchronicities. Wow, this is beautiful. And yes, when it comes to your spirituality, I see a big leap that you're taking forward. It's where you're expanding your consciousness. You're acquiring this higher level of wisdom because of which you're becoming more patient, more understanding, and you you're taking things slow, but at the same time you're learning how to enjoy the moment, enjoy what is there right in front of you instead of just waiting for things to unravel or waiting for something that is going to happen in the future. You're witnessing the miracles that are right in front of you. And literally, this is a time where everything that is occurring in your life, it has its own magic and you are a part of it. It's not like things are just happening and you have no idea what is it, or you're not constantly questioning things. No, this time you're being very observant and you're consciously choosing to be a part of these miracles and these blessings that are unfolding in your life. Yes. Wow. And even if the horizon right now still feels a bit confusing, uncertain, you know, something great lies for you behind it. And you're being able to trust your intuition, your gut feeling. And somewhere I see that you have an inner knowing that something wonderful is about to happen for you. And again, this time you're not going to question things. You're just going to allow it all come together in the right time and in the right way. Yes. Okay. Now, let's see how this quarter is going to be significant for you. How this third quarter of 2026 is going to be significant for you. How this third quarter of 2026 is going to be significant for you. We have Two of Cups. Some people are like the pumpkin to your spice. Okay, this is a very straightforward message. When it comes to the Two of Cups, this is talking about a new relationship that is developing for you in this time. A new person that you're meeting, or maybe you already know this person, but in the next quarter or in the next 3 months is when there is a sense of sweetness and love that I see developing in this relationship. Yes, it's going to be a very special connection for you, whether this is a new friendship or a new romantic connection, but this person means the world to you. That is what I am seeing. With all of these pumpkins, this is also about harvest. So it's where this relationship is going to fulfill you on a much deeper level. Yes, the next quarter is significant when it comes to you meeting the right people in your life, or you at least understanding who are the right ones for you. Yes, that is what I'm seeing. And Two of Cups, it's again, it's a very straightforward message. There is a new relationship that is developing here. For some of you, this can be a friendship, and for others, it's where you're meeting your soulmate. Yes, with Two of Cups, it's like you meeting your true love. This person who's going to be very important for you. Yes. Okay, so a new relationship that is going to be the highlight for you in this time. Let's see what is the biggest blessing that you're manifesting during this time, the biggest blessing that you're going to be manifesting in this next quarter of 2026. We have Queen of Cups. Wow. Honoring your emotions is one of the highest form of self-care. Sea Witch, it says on the t-shirt. The biggest blessing that I see for you is you recognizing your own magic, and you recognizing how special and how unique you are. Somewhere this awakening is also about you seeing your true self, you're seeing your authentic self, and you're feeling proud of yourself, of your journey, of who you have become. Yes, with the Queen of Cups, I'm seeing that your heart is full and your heart is happy. And it's essentially about everything, just the way how everything is unfolding in your life right now. How one by one this divine plan is unraveling, and just the magic you're being able to witness, you're nothing but grateful. And you feel very blessed. You feel like you're the luckiest one. You feel very close to your spirit guides. Yes, the biggest blessing is where, yes, again, you feeling that you deserve it all. The beautiful things that are happening for you, you deserve them. This recognition in itself is a blessing for you. Wow. Okay, now let's see what's happening in your career and your studies. What is happening in your career and in your studies? Look at this Nine of Pentacles. I mean, talking when we're talking about career and we receive this card or the Ten of Pentacles, this is like the highest form of abundance and success that you're going to experience. Nine of Pentacles, look at this person, how they're basking in their rewards, how they're enjoying everything they have created. I'm noticing the autumn leaves here. So sorry, my camera cut off, but yes, I was saying that with the autumn leaves, the month of September, especially the end of September, could be significant for you. This is going to be a time where perhaps you're accomplishing something big in your career, or it's where a lot of money is coming into your life. A lot of material abundance is what I am seeing for you. The Nine of Pentacles also talks about being self sufficient, being independent. So I feel like when it comes to your career, you're becoming more financially independent, where you are in the position to fulfill your dreams, to fulfill your needs. Everything that you want in your life, you can make it happen for yourself. That is what I'm seeing. Yes, it's where you are unlocking these new doors of abundance. And essentially, this is going to be a time where, whether it is your career or your studies, but you're enjoying the rewards of the work that you have already done. That is what I see here. Now, let's see what we have for your love life. How things are going in your love life in this next quarter of 2026. We have Nine of Cups. You guys, Queen of Cups, Two of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Look at the magic that you're experiencing in your life. I mean, this is wild. This is just so beautiful. Nine of Cups is literally about a wish of yours that is going to come true in this time. So, in your love life, if you have a specific wish in your heart, then in the next 3 months, that dream is going to become your reality. Yes, just know that. Live in a constant state of gratitude. So many cups you have. Like all of these cards are from the Cups suit, and this is that sense of inner fulfillment that you're experiencing in every aspect of your life, feeling fulfilled on a much deeper level. And we were talking about like what is going, how this quarter is going to be significant, and we have the Two of Cups. So this is again you meeting your soulmate, you meeting your person, and you experiencing this sense of unconditional love. It's a dream come true. Whatever this dream is, or this vision that you have seen when it comes to your love life, it's coming to fruition. That is what you need to know. There is no doubt in that. It's a very clear message we have from your spirit guides. Wow. Both when it comes to your career and in your love life, a big wish is coming to its fruition. Just know that. Just write it down. Like, it's happening. It's happening, you guys. Because what are the chances? We have such beautiful cards. And I'm not making this up. I'm literally pulling out the cards in front of you. And you have some of the most beautiful cards in tarot. Like right from the beginning, the Sun card, the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. These are just the most magical cards. Yes. Wow. This is going to be the best time for you. Now, let's see how you're personally evolving in this time. What personal transformation you're going through in this next quarter of 2026. I'm just loving this energy for you. Okay, we have two cards and let's take them both. Seven of Pentacles and the High Priestess. When in doubt, your first gut feeling can always be trusted. Seven of Pentacles, nurture what you have and see how it grows and grows. You're thriving, you know. Yes, look at all of these plants, like how green and how um, leafy they are all. And I feel like, yes, whatever you're currently doing in your life, you're taking those things to the next level. That is what I am seeing. And you know, we were talking like with the waiting horizon, I was saying, seeing this message that this is going to be a time where you are being able to trust your intuition, even when externally things feel unclear or uncertain. Still, you know, that gut feeling you have that something wonderful is on its way to you, you're being able to trust it. And because of that, you're being able to surpass all of the confusion and the doubts that you're experiencing in your life. So, the biggest development or change that I see within you is you, firstly, it's where you are learning to trust yourself more. Yes. And secondly, it's where you are like you have all the knowledge and the resources to take things to the next level. Yes. And you're going to see a lot of growth in your life. That is what I'm seeing. Again, this is the energy of, it's where you're thriving. You know, you are, it's almost like you're going to experience this exponential growth and expansion. You know, it's something huge, it's something big. Yes, it's like jumping from level 2 to level 8. That's the kind of leap that you're going to see. Because before, you may have experienced slow growth, slow progress, but you know that was not in vain. During that time, even if externally things felt very slow, but there was a lot of internal growth that was happening for you, a lot of wisdom that you were learning in that time. And yes, now because of that wisdom, is why you're seeing all of this external growth, is why you're being able to manifest your dreams into the reality. Yes. And again, the high priestess is where she is someone who can read between the lines. You know, she can understand the divine plan and everything that is happening behind the scenes. And that's who you are becoming. Someone very wise, someone who is very awakened, and someone who is standing in the light of their own truth. Yes. Wow. Okay, now let's see what final messages or what guidance we have from your spirit guides. Okay, that's a lot of cards. We're going to shuffle again. What guidance and what messages you have from your spirit guides. We have, just a moment, cloud of unknowing. Float on the clouds of the unknown, surrender to the mystery, and embrace the sacred within. I'm not even going to explain this because literally it's the same thing that we've been talking about from the beginning, you know, just being comfortable in the unknown. And yes, understanding this great mystery, this greater plan that is unfolding for you, because now you can. Now you have the wisdom and the higher consciousness to understand things on a much deeper level. I mean, yes, that is what this high priestess talks about. So it's okay, you know, even if there are some clouds, even if there is some uncertainty, you're just okay with it. You know, it's not bothering you. It's not affecting your work or your productivity, or it's not stopping you from enjoying your life. That's what the message is. Let's see what final message we have from your spirit guides. We have Meadow of Moments. Bask in the meadow of moments where presence blossoms in simplicity of now. Yes. This is about just being present. Wherever you are, you feel like this is where you're meant to be and you're happy. You're happy with it, you know? And it's this awareness that is opening these new doors for you, that is aligning you with something greater. Yes. Again, you know, it's where you understand how to live your life, how to um, how to align yourself with the divine will. And that's where everything in your life just becomes so much more clear, so much more simplified. Yes, literally, the theme for you here is awakening to this higher consciousness. And that is when you start untangling yourself from all the worldly restraints, everything that has been stopping you or restraining you. You're freeing yourself from those things, from those challenges, from those uncertainties. And now you're free. You're free to live your life and you're free to become whoever you want to be. Yes. Okay, that was a beautiful reading. So, this is what I have for you. My dear Palamatu, I hope this reading resonated with you and provided you with some guidance or any answers that you were looking for. If it did, please do like this video and subscribe my channel. Once again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a magical rest of your day and I will see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, my dearest pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you have selected the pile of letters or if your date of birth falls between 22 to 31, then this is your reading about what is happening for you in the third quarter of 2026. So, we're going to start your reading by looking at the overall energy for you in the next 3 months. Then, we're going to see how this quarter is significant for you. What is the biggest blessing that you're manifesting in this time? What's happening for your career, in your studies, in your love life, as well as we're going to see how you're personally evolving. And finally, we're going to end your reading by receiving some messages and guidance from your spirit guides. So, yeah, let's begin. Let's see what is going to be the overall theme for you in the third quarter of 2026. What's the main energy that you're going to experience in this time? Okay. We have Cracker. Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune await. Isn't that exciting? Okay, that's beautiful. Firecrackers. Maybe you're celebrating something, some kind of it could be a wedding, or maybe like a, it's reminding me of this quote I once read. Your heart never makes any noise when it cracks. So yes, I feel like your heart is overflowing with this feeling of joy and gratitude and happiness and excitement. I also see something new entering your life. Something that you've been waiting for, or maybe this is a surprise, something completely unexpected. But it's whatever this is, it's bringing in a lot of joy into your life. Yes, you're going to have many reasons to celebrate this beautiful thing. Yes. Okay. Let's get all of your cards first because, then we're going to see like what this is about. Right now, I'm just receiving a message that there is something you're celebrating, something that you're excited about. Even pile number 1 had a similar message, but for them it was like they've reached a milestone, so they're celebrating their success. Let's see what it is for you. I'm hearing wedding bells. I don't know why this is coming up, and I'm sure like not all of you are going to resonate with this message. Maybe it's your friend's wedding or a wedding in your family, but it's kind of important for you. Yes. Okay, we have Uranus, change. Uranus talks about sudden changes. Again, yes, this could be definitely something that is completely out of the blue, something that you're not expecting. But once you're going to hear this news, you're going to be very excited about it. Maybe, yes, this could be like just a news or you're receiving a letter, some information that was very unexpected, but it's opening this door of joy for you. That's definitely I'm seeing. And you have the revealing star, revelation, clarity, direction. The truth often shines in the quietest corner. Wow, some kind of a revelation that is happening for you, something that was hidden so far, or perhaps the universe was just preparing it for you behind the scenes and you had no idea. And even right now, you cannot guess what this thing is in a million years. But yes, that's how miracles happen. at a time when we least expect them, or maybe at a time when we are on the verge of like giving up something, or where we feel completely hopeless about a wish of ours, you know? Just a moment, I think there's some kind of a glare. Okay. So that's when the most unexpected thing happens, and that's something I see for you as well. This is going to happen at a time where you either feel like giving up on something, or you are into that energy of hopelessness, where for a very long time you've expected this thing, you've made your plans, but then nothing came to fruition, nothing just happened. So right now you're like, okay, I am done with this, and I don't care if it happens or not, but I'm not going to hurt myself by having my hopes high, or by just having all of these expectations. You know, I'd rather just give up and move on with my life. That's the kind of energy that I see for you, and that's when a sudden gleam, or a sudden like a glimmer of hope, a glimmer of miracle that comes your way, letting you know that it's not all lost. Still, there is a chance for your wish to come true, and it's about to happen. It's about to happen. That's the kind of thing I'm seeing. You receiving this clarity, or some kind of an information, some kind of a sign, some kind of a confirmation from the universe, letting you know that your wish is near than you think. And in that in between time, you might think of things like how it's going to happen, it's not possible, or like you're wondering how the universe is going to make it all happen. And again, you know, if you have like thought of 100 scenarios in which your wish can come true, then again, you're nowhere close to the kind of miracle that is about to unfold for you. I'm still not being able to see what exactly this is, and it could be different for all of you, but it's something that you are on the verge of giving up hope on. Yes, and the next 3 months is where you're going to have a glimmer of hope. And again, the universe is letting you know that sometimes, you know, sometimes things happen against all the odds. Miracles happen. You simply have to keep believing in them. Yes, you see this little mousey, you know, perhaps she's scared of the darkness, and she is, yes, she's waiting for something maybe, and then the star reveals itself, and it's the moment of clarity, the moment of epiphany, the moment where it all just makes sense, you know? That's the kind of energy I see, and it's going to happen very sudden. I mean, that's what Uranus is all about. The changes, the kind of changes that Uranus brings into your life are very out of the blue. It's at the it happens at the time where you're least expecting it. You cannot even think, like right now, at this moment, maybe you're at your home, you know, it's nighttime, you're in your pajamas and just scrolling on Instagram, or yes, you are not thinking about this, and that's when you receive the news. That's when you receive a notification or some kind of a message. And yes, it's firstly you might think this is some kind of a prank, this is some kind of a joke, someone is trying to mess with you or something. But yes, it's not a joke, it's not a prank, it's the reality. And that's just your sign from the universe that your wish is very near. Yes, that's the kind of energy that I'm seeing. Something that is impossible comes true for you. Something that is so far fetched, so out of your reach, it suddenly just falls into your lap. That's what I am seeing, you guys. Take however this resonates, because again, this is going to be different for all of you. Maybe for some of you, this can be regarding your career, a dream opportunity that you've been waiting for a long, long time. And at this time, you know, you feel like yes, it's never gonna happen. So I'm just done with it. For some of you, maybe you're waiting for your soulmate, you're waiting for your lover, you're waiting for your person to reach out to you, and it all, whatever this is, it feels too impossible, or at least it's not in your hands to make things work. Yes, if anyone can do something, then that is just God. That is just the universe. So Well, essentially, you know what? Even with this like circle and this compass kind of a thing, I see the wheels turning in your favor. In this third quarter of 2026, the wheels of destiny are shifting for you. Divine timing is working in your favor, and you're going to just find yourself into this energy of alignment. You know, where you are at the right place at the right time, and something wonderful is about to happen for you. That's the kind of thing I'm seeing here. Oh my goodness, I cannot even tell you, but there's so much excitement I'm feeling within me, and I'm just smiling constantly. Like, yes, yes, my heart is bursting with excitement and happiness, and that's the kind of energy that you're going to experience too. Wow, this is lovely, you guys. And I'm so happy for you. All right, now we're going to see how this third quarter is going to be significant for you. How this third quarter of 2026 is going to be significant for you. The stars are aligning. That is basically all you need to know. Yes. I see everything coming together in perfect alignment. You know, whether you believe this or not, but it's happening. It's happening for you. Okay, let's see. We have the Hierophant. Tradition is important, but it doesn't have to be everything. Again, you know, Hierophant talks about a wedding. Like one of the meanings of this is a wedding. So again, a wedding or an engagement could be significant for you in this time. It doesn't have to be yours. Yes, but with Hierophant, you know, just now I was saying like things coming into perfect alignment. So again, there is an energy of divine order that I see. You know, one by one, things are falling into place exactly how it should. And you may not able to understand this right now, but I feel when once, you know, everything gets revealed, that's when you will understand how beautifully the universe has aligned everything for you. Yeah, something about traditions coming up here, something happening in a very traditional kind of a way. Okay, for some of you, this can be like you meeting someone through an arranged setup. Yes, this is one of the messages that I'm receiving. And for others, you know, this can be regarding a school or university, a college. And it's like I see you being, you interviewing something for something. And yes, there is a process, you know, there is a process where first you have to give your exam, you have to apply for the interview, and it may be a bit tedious, or you may have done this before and now, you know, doing this again and again. It's just like you want this job or you want to go to this university, but it's not happening for you, you know, like things have not been working out in a traditional way, and you've done this before. However, I see some kind of a divine intervention that happens in this time, where it's like luck is turning in your favor, and you might get into this university or into this college, or you might have this job without even giving the interview, perhaps. I don't know if this is making any sense, but like some form of a divine intervention is happening where you're becoming lucky. Yes, and again, you are at the right place and at the right time, where this opportunity comes to you in the most effortless way. And before you have tried for the same thing the way everyone does, but you did not succeeded, and now suddenly, you know, there is some kind of a change, or some kind of this change feels much bigger. Yes, this feels something on a much greater level. It's not just about you. It's where a lot of factors are involved, a lot of people are involved, and you just happen to be in the right place. Yes. So that wedding scenario that I was saying, you know, this could be like maybe you attending some kind of an event or a family function or a wedding engagement ceremony, something. Maybe it's an anniversary, but and like you don't even want to go there in the first place, but still, it's kind of important for you to be there, and that's why you have to go. But I see like it's not going to be in vain. You're going to meet someone special, there, and it's just going to change your life for some reason. That's the message I'm receiving. Yes. Okay. I hope this is making sense. But this third quarter is going to be significant for you because there is some kind of a divine intervention that is happening that will put you in the right place at the right time with the right person. Yes, that's the kind of serendipity that is unfolding for you. All right. Let's see what is the biggest blessing that you're manifesting during this time. What is the biggest blessing that you're manifesting in this time? Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, it says, wow, what an abundant opportunity. Yes. This is connected. Wherever you are going, even though you don't want to be there, but like you have to be there, you're kind of obliged. But there, you're going to receive an opportunity, or you're going to meet a person, and this event or whatever this is going to change the entire course of your destiny. Yes, this is big stuff happening. And yes, that is what I see with the Uranus as well. These changes are on a much bigger level than what you can imagine in your wildest dreams. But it's beautiful because this opportunity is going to allow you to build something beautiful in your life. Whether this is a dream career opportunity or whether this is a new relationship. But with Ace of Pentacles, there is yes, I see something taking form. Something is taking shape that so far was just in your imagination or in your dream world, but now you have that key to unlock this door. You have this golden opportunity to manifest the biggest dream that you have, and that is going to be your biggest blessing in this time. Wow, this is just amazing. Okay, now we're going to see how things are going in your career, in your studies. How things are going in your career and studies in the third quarter of 2026. Broom. Okay, that's the Death card. Tidy up your life so you can make space for something better. Cleaning up, decluttering what no longer serves you, and you're making room. You're making room for something new to enter. Maybe for some of you, okay, just a moment. I think I might have to take that. Okay, that was from Amazon. And actually, I've received one of the decks that I've ordered. So we're actually going to use this one in your reading. In the end, we're going to receive a message from this deck as well, because I feel like this is a sign. Yes. Okay, where were we? The broom. Yes. Regarding your career, I'm also seeing like maybe this is a time where you're changing between jobs, or and perhaps initially you're not happy about this change, but this is your golden opportunity to manifest more success and more abundance into your life. It's going to be again, it's going to be very sudden. Maybe you're not prepared, and it's something where you will have to push yourself out of your comfort zone. So yes, you may not be very happy about this, but it's going to change your life. And that is why spirit is saying, when you receive this opportunity, let go of the resistance. Even if you don't have all your clarity, or even if you don't know how everything is just going to work out, how you're going to manage things, but know that it's all going to be fine. Yes, eventually this is something that is opening a new door for you. And it's a new journey. It's going to be exciting, it's going to be adventurous, and it's where you're going to experience a lot of amazing things in your career. So say yes. That's the message that is coming through. When this change happens, just say yes, even if you're feeling scared, or even if you're feeling hesitant, but do not deny this opportunity. That's an important guidance that is coming through from your spirit guides. So yeah, a sudden shift that is happening where you're changing your jobs, or you're changing perhaps your workplace, your role is changing. Something like this could also happen. Yes. Okay, let's see what we have for your love life in this time. What is happening in your love life? Another message that I'm receiving regarding your career, because with Pentacles, it's usually related to our career and our finances. So what I'm seeing is that and this important event that we have here for you. Maybe right now you're not very happy with your current job, or at least you're not satisfied with the payroll, and like you're putting in too much of effort, but in return you're not receiving that much, so it's not making you feel very happy. But it's like it's your comfort zone at this point. You're very you've gotten very used to this place and to this work. And even if you receive an opportunity to just expand your horizons, to try something new, and maybe deep down you want to do this, but you won't able to say yes. You won't, at least like initially, you're going to have a hard time saying yes to a new opportunity. But then, as I said, you are somewhere where you're going to meet new people, and someone sees your potential, and they offer you a much better job. They are, yes, they see, like, they have seen your work, they have seen your potential, they know that you're capable for so much more. So this person is going to offer you an opportunity that will open these new doors for you, but somehow you're feeling very hesitant at that time. Maybe you go back to your home, and you're thinking about it, and you don't want to take it, because your mind is like, oh my gosh, there's so much that I will have to change, and I will have to adjust to this new role, new people. So yes, again, the main reason why you're not being able to say yes is because you don't want to come out of that box, that comfortable place that you've made for yourself. But sometimes growth happens when we push ourselves out of that box, when we try something new, when we explore the new horizons. So yes, if you're wishing for expansion, for growth, for more success in your career, then here is your opportunity. And again, it's going to happen for you very suddenly, but when it happens, just say yes. Yeah, that's a message that is coming up. This is just an example. You can take it however this resonates, but yes, your guides are really encouraging you to say yes to something. Let's see what we have for your love life. Wow, you've got the King of Cups. Always compose yourself before giving a response. Okay, so okay, this is kind of opposite to what we were discussing here. So, these three cards are mainly regarding your career. That's a strong message I'm receiving. This Ace of Pentacles, like this, the biggest blessing that is coming up for you in this time is related to your career. And even like this event, wherever you are, wherever you're going, this has to do something with your career. But when it comes to your love life, your guides are, I see that you're not going to easily say yes to anyone. Though I do see a lot of people coming to you, a lot of people being attracted to you, maybe like it's your overall energy, your confidence, and people just love you. People just love being around you. And yes, that's exciting sometimes, but you also have to be aware of who you let into your life. Yes, you can be kind with them, you can be friendly with them, but when it comes to something more romantic, you're being asked to be more discerning. The King of Cups, but I like with the King of Cups, I just see you know who is right for you and who is not, what kind of a partner you want into your life. So yes, I don't think, or I don't see that you're going to make a wrong decision here. Also, when it comes to your love life, I see that you're happy. You're happy with how things are right now. If you're single, then you're happy in your singleness. You're happy, with just the way things are. And if you're in a relationship, then also you're very happy with your person. And yes, I see a lot of unconditional love here. I see long conversations. I see that feeling of safety and comfort. And love wise, things are going really good. The major shift that is happening for you is in your career. That is what you need to know. Let's see how you're personally evolving in the third quarter of 2026. This could, the King of Cups can also mean that, as I was saying, that you are in that energy of alignment. And if you're single, then chances are that you're going to meet your person at the right time, in the right place, and it's going to be very effortless. Even with the King of Cups, I'm seeing there's going to be this instant recognition, this sense of familiarity you're going to have with this person. Yes, and the biggest sign for you is that you're going to feel safe with this person, even if you have met them for the first time. But your heart is going to feel safe. Yes, with this person. That's what I'm seeing. Let's see what inner transformation you're going through in this time. We have the Empress. Wow. There is beauty to be found in every experience. Look at all of these flowers. This is talking about a glow up that you're experiencing at this time. And maybe, as I was saying, like in this time, a lot of people are attracted towards you. I don't know if it's changing something about yourself, about your hair, about the way you dress, or maybe it's just your overall energy that is becoming so magnetic. And I see a sense of confidence in your eyes. It's a time where you're learning to become more confident in who you are. You're becoming comfortable in your own skin, and yes, you want to be no one but yourself. And you're starting to just recognize your own beauty and your own uniqueness. You are being more loving, more kind, more compassionate towards yourself, and you're going to see this energy mirror back. Yes, the Empress is also about like self-care, self-love. It's the Venusian energy. So yeah, maybe you're buying new clothes, you're learning to put on some makeup, you're buying yourself flowers, you're buying yourself a lot of beautiful things. That's what I see. And you don't feel guilty about it. Yes, in fact, it makes you feel happy. And for once, you're doing something special for yourself. Like, for example, if it's your birthday and usually, you don't do anything for yourself, it's kind of a normal day. This time, you're going to do something special for yourself. And it's like you're going out on a date with yourself. And whatever your heart says, you're allowing yourself to do that. That's what I am seeing. And this is beautiful, you guys. This kind of change that is happening within you, it's something that is going to reflect in your outer reality as well. Yes, when you start loving yourself and when you start feeling comfortable in your own authenticity, you meet people who are going to love you for who you are. That is what I'm seeing. So now let's see what final messages we have for you, what final guidance or messages we have from your spirit guides. Okay, we have roots of stability, finding your roots. Yes, this is a time where you're finding who you are. Ground yourself in what nurtures your being, establishing a stable base from which love and career can bloom. Again, this is the Empress energy. Yes, when you know who you are and what you truly deserve in your life, you simply start attracting those things. It all just happens for you in the most effortless way. But first, you need to know. You need to know how wonderful you are. And yes, you deserve all the beautiful things in life. And we have making plans. Chart your course with intention. The future is yours to design and navigate. Again, we have door. You have the door twice. So definitely there is a new beginning. With making plans, I just see you being very excited for this. And initially, you might feel a bit hesitant because again, it's where I feel like this new beginning is something where you will have to come out of your comfort zone. But at the same time, on the other side, I see you experiencing a lot of exciting things. I see you living a life that feels very different from what it is now, but it's wonderful, it's exciting, it's adventurous. It's where you get to be yourself. Yes, that's the biggest blessing that I see for you in this next chapter. Just being yourself and exploring new things. Maybe you're traveling, maybe you're going to these new places, meeting new people, and you're just getting to know yourself on a much deeper level. Yes, wow. All right, so we're gonna receive a last message for you from this deck. Let's see what else you need to know. What's the final message that your guides have for you? Soul compass, intuition, direction, and surrender. Let your peace be the map. Yes, you see the compass again. I I feel like we have even in this card we had the word direction. Yes, knowing where you belong is where you are, is where I see you in this next chapter of your life, you know. Firstly, you're going to receive a lot of clarity about what exactly you want in your life, what it is that you're seeking, what makes you happy, what kind of a relationship you want to manifest, what's your life purpose, and then one by one, I see you finding your answers. And again, this tells me that you are in that energy of alignment. In the next 3 months, or in this next quarter of 2026, is where you're finding yourself on a much deeper level. You're finding your most authentic self, and you have the freedom to just be yourself, you know? You have the freedom to live life on your own terms. That's what I see for you. So this is beautiful. Wow. And yes, this kind of a change, you know, it's scary at first because it's almost like you're leaving behind an old version of yourself. You've outgrown your current reality and you're ready for something big, something that is more expansive. And that's where the universe is guiding you right now. So whatever changes that come in your way, just keep saying yes and be ready. Be ready to experience something new, something that's going to change your life for the better. That is what I see for you. This was your reading, my dear pile number 3. I hope this resonated with you and provided you with some guidance or any answers that you were looking for. If it did, please do like this video and subscribe my channel. Once again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a magical rest of your day and I will see you in my next reading. Bye.